yeah, I got a couple things I need to be doing today. So, I don't know, maybe we can make this so it's not so long, but I feel like this is like personal. This is kind of like personal a little bit, right? Um, what I'm doing, something a little bit different today. Now, I'm not no person that, really write poetry or something. I just write down stuff that I be thinking, right? Um, so I went back in one of my journals that I made. Yeah. So I went back into one of my journals that I made, right? And it just so happens that we have the earth here. Because I use all these recycled vintage and old and antique papers and scrapbook papers and dictionary pages and all kind of crazy stuff in here. So I don't know. I just opened up the book to this page, right? And I'm just like I'm thinking about like all of like the emotions and things like this, or like where was I at? This one I can't stand when I don't do this. This one I didn't date, but I heard it through the grapevine came on. And I don't know why I get so bothered when I hear that song, right? So I'm thinking it's something about Marvin Gaye's energy or his phenotype that reminds me of this person that I went to school with. And I feel like somebody trying to, I feel like, Source was bringing this person's energy in my field. Like, this person is in your energetic field. It was like another song that came, it was some other lyrics that came on. Oh, no, it was these lyrics. It was these lyrics, okay? I think it's when he says, I have it pulled up back here. I think it said, you don't think I know what your man used to make you do with some of the guys that you knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I love you more. So, okay. um, so it made me think about this, like, wait a minute, okay? Because I'm thinking about this energy of like gods or, landlords or overseers or whatever. And like, again, me not even knowing that that was an aspect of my life, possibly until this year, or yeah, probably about this year, putting it together, that there's something else going on here in the spirit realm or in, in the ether, the Milky Way, whatever. Okay. So, it made me think that, like, what else, like that boys are from, I mean, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupid, or men are from Mars and women are from Jupiter. What? No, I'm not. I'm doing this video real quick. And please don't come messing up my groove. I'm chilling. No, well, you know what? You call and tell.
He's in Waukee.
Okay, well, it's okay. And don't be talking on the, you're saying too much on the phone, on the video. Step back. Make you some oatmeal or something until he comes. Listen, you're not ordering anything. And hand me my thing. Hand it to me now.
Why do you need this?
Because it's mine. Put my shit right here where I got it. Now, I'm grown. Don't touch my stuff. Put my thing here.
You're smoking shit.
Listen, it doesn't matter. I'm trying something. So put the thing here.
You just
Excuse me. Excuse me. Come bring my thing and put it back here. So, yeah, you could have told me yourself that you found someone else. Instead, I heard it through the grapevine. So this started making me think about divine or divine energy. And like, again, this divine guidance and how divine is this? And again, I always tell you guys, with this divine energy, it gives me these grapes energy, or the energy of like the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, because they both have these grapes around them. But it seemed like these grapes don't come from, it's like some of this stuff is what they did theirself, yeah. But it's something about, again, it gives me that cannibalistic, vampiristic energy, that they may have that type of demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Again, who knows? Like, again, we're talking about the 5D or another dimension or something like this or whatever. Who, I don't know. It's just something that I pick up with that, because the stuff is not growing naturally beside them. It's kind of like they've taken these things and stored them up like a bank or a ark. Damn. I'm even getting like Noah's Ark or something like this with this energy. Okay. Some type of abundance that's stored up or something like this. Okay, now this could be like tribal leaders, clan leaders, or managers, or like business owners, or it's giving me industry a little bit, right? So I looked up this song, and I noticed that I think it was something like somebody managing it. And I don't really know nothing about the music industry, but the name Barry Gordy came up, and I don't know why that name has been in my energy lately. And I'm just like, what is this for? Like, what? And I noticed like a couple months back, like, I was in my control energy, right? My Janet energy. But I feel like, again, energetically, how people are like messing with energy. I feel like somebody wanted somebody else to be in that Janet Jackson. Like, I was getting that energy with that Sa energy, and I felt like somebody else wanted to take that title or take that something of this lifetime from me, like being the top, in top tier in what I do, and then turn me into like a Latoya, right? And I think Latoya was the one that was with Barry Gordy, right? So, or she worked with him or was married. I can't remember. Okay. So I don't know. It just made me think about this succubus, incubus energy or something like this, or even this, whatever this is, like people that you connected to and what are they connected to? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just made me think about something like that, right? So let's keep on moving. It says people say you believe half of what you see. It says none mm, from what you hear. I can't help being confused. If it's true, won't tell me here. Do you plan to let me go for the other guy that you knew before? So I don't know. This made me think about, like, again, you know, this made me think about like even cloning. Okay, my fault, y'all. And excuse me, I still got my nightgown on. Okay. So yeah, so again, for the guy that you knew before. So this made me think about this energy of, like, you know what I'm saying? Something about like prior cycles and shit like that, right? Or just like, again, those of us that may be dealing with that Houdini husband energy, and maybe we wasn't supposed to spot it, or maybe you were this lifetime or something like this. Maybe these people have been able to get this over your head past lifetimes, right? Because it feels like that's what the battle is. It's almost like knowing that there's a masculine that is the first, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming to some of maybe these feminine energies that could have been empress energies, or, I don't know. And I don't I say chosen. I'd rather use chosen than divine, because a lot of people that's cut from the divine, they may be a little, they may be connected to something, but they could be a little lost. Or I sometimes feel like maybe they was taken off the vine because they were, I think about some of us being taken off the vine before we were ready. And I think about, some that are taken off the vine because they're rotten or something like this. So I don't know. All right. So again, about to lose my mind. So somebody about to lose their mind. Okay. And so this is also make me think about mind control. Okay. So, mm, yeah, and like how much of this is it how much of this journey or whatever like this is by choice, how much is by chance, how much has been already planned out by these people in this energy here, okay? That want to like use us as like a circus or entertainment or something like this, okay? How many people do we know where their stories as artists started out where they left home with nothing but like the knapsack, like the fool card, you know what I'm saying? With the little cloth or whatever, with a couple of goods or whatever. And then they end up going through this tumultuous thing. Like they might find somebody, or somebody might say, hey, you could be a star. And they start hanging out with this person, sleeping on their couch. And then all you know that they go to doing drugs and prostitute. You know what I'm saying? How much of this shit is that? And how much of it is made up? How much of it is that they could plan to keep two people apart from each other? Like this world card and an emperor or something like this, okay? And the temperance angel, throwing the temperance angel off balance. Like how many I don't know. I'm just wondering, because if you can keep somebody apart from somebody forcibly, then you can fill their heads up with certain things, especially if their mind is on somebody all the time. Okay, and even if you share a mind or you share the same thoughts or the same feelings and shit like this, like how much is it? How much is this? Is we talking about that's your own thoughts, or something that's being controlled here. Okay. But somebody said I found out yesterday. So this could be also, again, somebody picking up or seeing other people coming into your energetic field. Now, again, how much of this shit of these stories are the actual things that these people went through, and how much of this shit is projected? And then again, while you're going through this observant stage, people are basically taking what you say and turning it into something that they want it to sound like. It's kind of like how people would do, like with people that are famous or something. Take what they say and then turn it into something else. Or somebody see you taking 2 hits of a blunt or something, and they'll call you like a drug addict. Or you know what I'm saying. Somebody see you having a dream about another masculine or feminine, and they turn it into what you was doing in real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just feels weird or whatever this is, because I got offended. Like what your man used to make you do. And I'm feeling like, again, some of us know that there's some shit going on around us, inside of our minds or around us or something like this, but it's not by choice. You know what I'm saying? So this must have something to do with like freedom, or it might have something to do with like even, like I said, emancipating oneself or something, or breaking away from some type of construct or something that people are sucked into. I mean, it may benefit others, but I feel like, again, if you're not the top tier or something like this, and people try to keep knocking you down, you don't get the same luxuries or protection or something that, you know what I'm saying, others would. So again, it's almost like if you get in the industry, it's like go big or go the fuck home. It's like, or if you get into the spiritual something, it's like go big or go home. I'm picturing here, okay? And this is why some of these other people feed off of other people's energy or something like this, especially when we're talking wand and cup energy, okay? Because those are the so-called healers or whatever that will have that healing touch or something like this. Um, mm. Even like I said, some like promiscuous ways or something like this, I don't know, it's like something is built off of sex, like it just is. I don't know, the energy that or whatever comes from that. And if you can take two people that really care about each other inside and out, they mirror each other, they're just like each other, they're this and that, and if you could if you could get those people together, you know what I'm saying, that shit would just be like, I don't even know what it could be. But by keeping them apart, that can also be something here. I don't know, it can tear somebody apart. As I'm looking at this energy here of this person working so hard, but there's this shadow energy or something behind them here. Okay, he's looking at this wood or whatever, and he's carving it or whatever he's doing with his craft, but there is this energy behind him. And the hawk on the hair kind of makes it look like a female, like a female or something is standing over his back, hovering over him. But then we also have this energy of this other female being hung from this tree, okay, or crucified, or whatever you want to call it here, okay? So I don't know. Because I was thinking about Saturn and Earth, and then the ring around Saturn, and I was thinking about something else. Oh, the sun. I think last night before I went to bed. So it's funny that I opened this book up on this page here, okay? It says the Earth is one of the sun's family. This comes from like a 1970s children's encyclopedia. Okay, it says the Earth is one of the sun's family of planets. It travels around the sun just as all the other planets do. It takes the, let's see, hold on. It's always usually something here that's gonna resonate. I don't know how, but okay. It says, and maybe it won't. It says just as all the other planets do, it takes the Earth a year to make its journey around the sun. A year seems a long time for a journey. So maybe this is what's been going on for the past year. Okay, maybe this is the past year of feeling like disconnected from the masculine energy. Because I'm thinking about that song, Wale, I think it is. Yeah. And then I wonder if some of these people keep you open and feeling those feelings because they're sending other energies in towards you. You know, you once you find this kind of connection, this kind of feeling, you don't even want to look at nobody else. You don't want to do nothing else. Of course you're going to have to, but you just, once you make this kind of connect, it's like that's the fuck it ain't even nothing else left. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like it could be like a suffrage or something, and while you're suffering and longing, I'm wondering if that's like an open portal, or like leave the door open where somebody's leaving something open, but not realizing that other things are being able to get in. So somebody that knows this already, how this shit works spiritually or whatever, when it comes to, maybe philosophy, maybe astronomy, maybe all this stuff, they know what to do, when to do it, and if you just somebody that's falling free through everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, it says, it seems a long time for a journey, but the distance the earth travels is so great that to cover it in a year, the earth must travel very fast, 18 miles per second. So maybe this is something about like keep on moving, like that ever flow or ebb and flow movement or something here, okay? Because I'm feeling like we got family here with free fall here, okay? The guardian king of the west, okay? The guardian king of the west in the ring of the stars. Okay. But I don't know. There's something about this diamond thing or something where somebody's gonna find out that it's the glitz, like it's like be happy with what you have or something like this. It's the glitz and glamour or something is maybe not for somebody or something like this. And maybe rejection could be protection in some of these cases or something. And then we have the guardian king of the west. He looks kind of Asian here. I don't know why I'm thinking San Francisco for some reason. Okay. And that's 3, 5, and 2. And then we have this energy of, like I said, the family and this angel falling. Okay. So this could be something, like I said, a fallen angel or something like this energy. I feel like a lot of that can be wrapped up in the industry, in different types of industries and things like this. Okay. But, I don't know. Something could happen to contaminate somebody's energy or their flow or something like this. Okay. Mm, okay. This is 1,000 miles a minute. If an airplane could travel as fast, it could fly across the United States from San Francisco. Look, oh, see, look at this shit. Okay, it could fly across the United States from San Francisco to New York. Okay, okay, all right, fall. So the fall could have happened in New York with somebody's person in less than 3 minutes, because I feel like some of these people are children or lineage or have lineage to, or connections to, or these are, some of these people, that are now in society in the, on the even, since the playing field has been somewhat even. Some of these people that are doing YouTube and stuff are falling. I mean, not falling, but they could be also displaced angels and things like this. Angels in the outfield is what I call it. All right. So yeah, in less than 3 minutes. Okay. So, but there's something about new. Okay. So something about that. But anyways, so it cuts off here. All right. It cuts off here. And the other part is in another part of this journal. All right. What else we got here? The bald eagle. So the American eagle. Okay, ears. Our ears make it possible for us to hear. Having two ears lets us know from what direction the sound is coming from. Our ears also help us keep our balance. So yeah, this might have something to do with balance, right? Okay, so what he's saying, I heard it through the grapevine. And the grapevine is like a gossip, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that here, okay? So again, excuse me, this could have something to do with like people that are still connected to somebody and you're not, okay? You may be like at a distance from each other on different levels right now. And so again, it leaves room for all this other shit to happen, but there's nothing, it's like you two are made to be together. But like again, if somebody makes a connection with somebody else in your likeness or a doppelganger or a copycat energy or something like that, that could throw the whole thing off, because I feel like this has something to do with also storehouses and Noah's Ark energy, and somebody, the masculine building up something some kind of way physically, and the feminine energy building up something spiritually or something. I don't know. It's something about, I don't know, building up something like a, like whatever it is that comes with this energy. Like, of course, you could be in a relationship. We got soulmate here. Okay. So you could be in a relationship and everything. Look, we got soulmate and freedom, y'all. Okay. and uniqueness. Okay, so somebody could be dissing somebody because of their uniqueness here. Okay, and balance. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this could be just what this is here. Okay. Um, so let's see. It said a person's ears, I'm reading it upside down, so just bear with me. It said a person's ears has three parts: the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Maybe I need to clean my damn ears out, y'all, because I promise. Okay, it says the outer ear, and I don't even know why I'm seeing somebody grounding themselves and then going within here, okay, and only seeing yourself or seeing something, and then also going to other places and grounding yourself and letting your ear or letting your something go out into the range or something like this and pick up on other shit. It's like a heightened sense of something. But like I told you guys, I feel like, again, last year I felt like somebody was doing something, like putting a stint or doing something to my ears or something, like when I was waking up in the middle of the night. I was having these problems. So I don't know. This could be, like I said, people know what to do to cut somebody off. Ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. So I feel like this could be what people are doing here. Or beings, we're talking galactic energy and otherwise. Okay. It says a person's ears has three parts, the outer. Okay. Where he did that. It says, it catches sound waves and sends them through a tube to the eardrum. It says the eardrum is the thin sheet of skin stretched tight just inside the eardrum in the middle of the ear, and the three tiny bones, the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. These little bones, so them bones. So somebody, bone crusher. Okay, so somebody could have done something to crush somebody's bones or something, or done something like some kind of maneuver or something. I don't know, on someone here. I don't even know. I'm thinking about like even athletes, and boxers and stuff like this might have something, huh? Like how they may retire early or something like this because of all of the strain that's put on their bodies, and how like they mentally slow down a little bit, maybe from all of the hits or something like this. Okay. So again, if you're an athlete, like if you're somebody that's in the arena, or like you're somebody that is in some type of something, like, and you fall by the wayside, like, again, like I said, this is how I feel like some people be doing shit to kick people down. Then you're not getting the same. I don't know. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody in the corner in a boxing match, like getting treated or tended to or whatever. It says these nerves pick up the sound messages and carry them to the brain. The nerve endings are in a part of the ear shaped like a snail shell. It says nearby are three horseshoe-shaped tubes. Okay, so we have the golden eagle and we have the bald eagle here. So anyways, let's go ahead and read what I wrote. Okay. All right, because I feel like there's something about a disconnect or something. Source is trying to show me something. Okay, maybe show us something. I don't know. Okay, so we're thinking about heard it through the grapevine, and the grapevine and shit can get messy or whatever like this, right? But I'm reading this. It says, don't know how we got to this point. Seems like everything and everyone came into this union wanted it to end. It says, no, it was maybe wrong, but never wanted it to end. Feels like I had no chance and everything started to tailspin. It says the point of it all is I shut down because I thought you wanted us to end. Maybe I wasn't in it. Maybe I was in it for the win. It says, but not like, and see, okay, so this, I don't even know why I feel like this part right here. This part right here just made my brain go straight back to something I was talking to Taurus about last night. There's a song by, I don't know what this girl's name, how you pronounce it, but it's SZA. And she say something about I need to win. I want to win. I won, or I don't know, it's something like that in the lyrics or whatever. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what this is because this could be third party situation here. Okay, this could be a third party situation maybe, because I know I wasn't in it for the win. So usually, sometimes when I write, okay, I don't know why I'm hearing like ghostwriter or something like this, but I don't know. But sometimes when I write something, like I can tell when the energy shift, and this might not have been my energy. Maybe this was something, because when I wrote this must be when I was really connected to the masculine, or sometimes I think it's their feminine that's actually connected to me too, and that pisses me off. But anyways, all right. But I feel like their feminine could also pull strings in my. It's almost like having a master and his wife. You know what I'm saying? And you the slave. But you know you ain't supposed to be the slave. You know what I'm saying? But somehow they done maneuvered some shit right here, right? Okay? So this will make me think about who really was doing this shit, because we know the Moors have something to do with the laws and shit like that, lawmaking, right? So again, it makes me wonder sometimes, like, what are we really talking about? You know, when we're talking about slavery as a whole. And then in 2022, what would that look like? Because you know that motherfucker's still trying it, right? So it's to defeat those or take those people out that are in or have been placed there by God or energetically. These other people ganging up and trying to take them out of those positions so that they can't help each other or they can't remain. So it could be lustful situations. It could be stagnancy. It could be like some type of something. But I feel like it's whatever. Okay. So it says, but I feel like this is not my energy here. Okay. It says, but not like this. Wanted us to be together. Couldn't what? Imagine losing you or sharing you. Not that part. I don't know what this is saying. Not that part. That was meant for me and you. Okay, the heart or the soul. The mind. Yeah, the mind. Okay, so this might be talking about even losing your mind, losing your mind, or you two being that, because I'm hearing and he placed the man in the east of the garden, and sometimes the garden to me is mental. Okay. So again, left brain, right brain, or some shit like this, but it also might have something to do with east, like a eastern part of the region or something. So again, yeah, but this is, I feel like this is me. Imagine losing you or sharing you. Okay, not that part that was meant for me and you. So I felt like, yeah, that could be talking about the mind. It could be talking about the heart. It could be talking about the soul, because we have soulmate here and we have balance here. This person is trying to, it looks like she's just laying around or whatever, but she's balancing things. Somebody is unique, okay? And it's funny how this wand, she's pointing towards her ear, okay? So somebody might be calling themselves that, and somebody might be that. And somebody didn't like that. I accept my own nature. I love myself as I am and not as others say I should be, okay? Let me take rest whenever necessary, trusting that the way or another will, one way or another, all needs will be met, okay? I love myself with freedom here. I am the one who trusts with this soulmate here, okay? So now I feel like I don't know what to do, seeing as though the connection has fallen through. Misunderstanding, lack of knowledge on what to do. Said if he really feels like I do, this, y'all, my handwriting. This wish will definitely come true. Never felt so connected as I did when with you. Started to feel like I was forcing it and I couldn't find you. Didn't need others' opinion, but didn't know. Wait, didn't know. Wait, didn't need others' opinions, but didn't know is what it was. I don't know. I don't know what that says. So, yeah. The same within you. With all those who travel to, who travailed, I don't know, to, or tried to confuse our language. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so I don't know. Told you 100 years something was going to break us apart. Started to resent you. Seemed like you liked the rift between me and you. Never wanted to deceive or lose you. It says, baby, just you being near me would make some dreams come true. Okay, so I don't know. Like I said, I feel like that be like communal writing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Whoever was in that loving energy in the connection at that time. Because I don't feel like it's just the masculine and feminine. I feel like there's other people that are in the mix. Okay, put me in your mix, that Barry White song. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple cards to see who all up in their feelings and their emotions today. Okay, and why, besides me anyway. Okay, but I've already sat on that energy and I've already processed it, and it's like, I don't know, it's got me in a very airy, very soulful kind of energy this morning.